Good afternoon and welcome to another beekeeping video about backyard beekeeping by Brian, also known as Not That Brian. It's on my channel where I post about, funnily enough, beekeeping videos, my gardening exploits, such as they are, and life hacks, such as they are, and a bit about sustainability. Now this particular video is about my new hive, and no, this isn't a sponsored post. This is what I actually look like, and this hat, I'm only wearing it because it was cheap, honestly. So, back to business. This is my baby nucleus hive. Yesterday, I had a hive that was on its knees. It had a bunch of bees that had been loyally defending it, with their lives in many cases. But they were in a bit of strife. They were being pestered by wasps, so I decided to move it. Yesterday I put this hive here, well, middle of the night. During the day, I then brought in some reinforcements. A couple of frames of eggs and larvae, lots of nurse bees, some queen cups on that, and a couple of honey frames as well. And then on the top, I threw in about 1 kilo of sugar, which the bees will actually eat. Now, pleasingly, and you can see in the front there, I think I put a bit too much sugar in there because that's actually some that's flowed out the front door. That's okay, I'll get rid of that with some rain. But pleasingly, no wasps have located this hive. So the wasps will all be back down where the other hives are. They'll know about those, and their attention will be on them for quite some time. And my hope is that with this new hive, and by the way, if you like my channel, subscribe. It'd be awesome if you could subscribe. I'm trying to grow it, just so I can share, beekeeping learnings like this. And what you'll see is these bees will come out, and typically they'll go round and round in circles a little bit. See that one there that's just come out? She's actually going round and round in circles, sussing out where he is. She is actually, because they're all female, all the foragers are. And that's really cool, because what it means is, if it was because it now knows that it's in another place, it's making sure it knows where the hive is so it can find its way back, which means it will return after foraging. Now, I don't expect there to be many foragers at the moment. There's probably, I reckon, maybe 1,000 bees in there if I'm lucky, and 95% of them will be nurse bees and some larvae and whatnot. And these foragers will most likely be the ones that were there previously, because they'll be very accustomed to this hive. Is that a bee or a wasp? It's not flying like a bee at all. That looks like a bloody wasp. I'm going to have to do something about that if it's a wasp. Otherwise they'll be back here again. Yeah, I think it's a wasp. My heart just sank. Well, anywho, this hive has got a lot of bees in it. A lot more than it had previously. And it's got eggs. So what'll happen will be it will create a queen in the next couple of weeks. And she'll start laying. And I'll have a brand new hive, hopefully. Just got to keep the wasps at bay. Now, curiously, that thing that flew up that did that strange movement that you just saw didn't go into the hive. Instead, it flew off in a different direction, which makes me think it was, in fact, a wasp. So I'm going to have to keep a close eye on this hive. And just make sure they don't have any problems like they had at the previous location. And if you're wondering why I'm moving, that's because all these bees are coming sussing me out. Because the last time somebody stood here dressed in white, they had a hell of an upheaval. Anyhow, that's my baby hive. You can see bees arriving and leaving. See them going round and round in circles there? There's one flying around at the top, just going round and round in circles. Not quite sure where they are yet. Just working out where they are and how to get back home again, which is just great to see. Yeah, so fingers crossed this one does a little bit better than the last one in relation to the wasps. I think step one, I've got to get rid of that sugar, because that's going to attract wasps. All right, welcome to my beekeeping channel. If you like beekeeping, learning about stuff like this, it'd be great if you could subscribe, drop us a comment, drop us a like. Just trying to grow the channel. Based here in sunny Melbourne, Australia. If anybody's interested, take care. Brian.